All right, big building stage here on our Titan T-51D Mustang. And the biggest part of this is Jake is here. I am so thrilled to have him working with us today. He just got back from UMass Mechanical Engineering here for the summer, although he's actually about to go off to work for Pratt & Whitney and, for the summer. So before he goes and does that, he's here for this really, really cool building stage. And this building stage is transformative. You're going to get to see the entire nose of the Mustang go from being a shell like this to looking like a finished airplane. And oh man, is that going to be cool.
Definitely. There were many things on the build so far that have really transformed the way this plane looks, and this is definitely one of them.
Yeah.
You know, having that whole front section done with the glass in and everything like that, I think really is going to make this plane seem a lot farther along than what it may seem like now.
Yeah, so the word of the day is layers, and there is a lot of layers that go on. You want to describe some basics of what everybody's going to see right now?
Sure. So the first step is there's a sheet metal piece that goes right on top of the avionics. So it's basically the instrument panel forward, and that kind of just closes out the electronics area, but is also, you know, structural support for the skin moving forward. Then there's two steel rods that closes out the, you know, the rest of the steel structure of the plane, and that goes, you know, up towards the top front of the canopy.
Yep, to the windshield bow. Yep.
And then from there we move on to the windscreen. So the windscreen goes over that first sheet metal part, and or sorry, your glare shield, not windscreen, and that actually goes, you know, over the instruments. We also have a light in there as well to light up our instruments. So there's a lot that goes.
So we got like panel cover, glare shield, then windshield.
Correct. So the windshield is broken up into three sections. There's a center section, and then there's one section on the left and the right.
Yep.
As you've seen, you know, from P-51 Mustangs, you got those three, you know, distinctive windows. So,
so those will get done next.
Yep, and a lot of that will take place off of the aircraft as well, because there's a lot of pieces that have to start going together and get fitted off the aircraft. Those will then move and get mounted onto, you know, onto the actual aircraft.
Yep.
And then moving from there, there are two top skins, one right in front of it and one that goes up to the firewall.
Yep. And that even includes access panels we're going to glue into place, everything. It's all been fit, and now it's time for us to get to work and get these finally assembled. There's a lot of stages on a build like this where you go back and forth and fit it and trial fit it and everything else. This is the final stage, and now you get to watch it. So we're going to go and get to work. You ready?
Let's do it.
Let's do it.
more glue on, or it's still tacky?
It's still good. It's fine. At least we got it all lined up.
Do you just like bend it backwards?
Yeah, hold on. Okay.
Should we make a list?
No. What list? List.
This,
Hold on, you gotta take that out. Come on. There we go. List schmist. Try not to get glue on your hair like I'm about to do. Where do these go? There's grommet that they're going to have to go through. All right, we've got the glare shield on, everything's over and set on the panel, and now we can go start working on the windshield. All right, so now we are going to work at putting together the windscreen, and then we'll bring it over and put it on the actual aircraft. Now, the way that this works is that we have the pieces. These are protected right now with a film of protective thin plastic, and each one is marked as to where it goes for all the work that we did in advance. We've got two of these frames that are left and right, and then so the first thing we have to do is use this thin weather stripping and size this up and go and put it around the entire perimeter of the side windscreen. So we're going to get that sized correctly and fitted. Jake will do one, I'll do the other, and then we're going to put these in place and pull back the plastic just enough so that it's not sandwiched. The protective plastic's not sandwiched in there. We'll leave it on the regular glass. We're not going to have this see-through yet. So we'll do that, get it in there, and then when the time is right and we're ready, we have these all aluminum rivets, and they're going to go through, because they're all aluminum, they're soft, they put much less pressure on the glass. You don't have to worry about cracking. So let's get to work.
Sounds good.
So let's see. Why don't I'll do the right, you do the left. I was just going to say we have to coordinate on the joint.
I think we should make it at the top.
Speak up.
I
What?
think it's going to be able to hear me. Yeah. Yeah, so I think the joint for the weather strip should be at the top, because if any water's going to pool, it's going to be at the bottom of the windscreen, I think, right? Or do you think it should be the other way around?
No, I think that's a good. I think it's a good point. But that's your sharpest angle, right?
No,
so
just put it like here.
Oh, well, let's see
here.
how it fits around that. Because otherwise, I thought we would do it here at the top angle. But if you
I think
think,
it would be easier on a flat.
okay, let's try that.
Yeah. But do you agree it should be at the top?
Yeah, I think that. I can't think of another.
Unless pushing air, if you care about flying, but I feel like it's more for on the ground, right?
I don't know. I don't know where it should be. Like, I think, to me, most of this is how's it going to look, you know, just as a show plane, and you know, as someone looking at it. And so, I think that's fine if we said we're going to put the seam between the.
Unless you put it here, where it's not really on the bottom.
Oh, how about right here?
Where? Right here?
Nope.
Here?
It's on the vertical.
Yeah. Yeah. That's going to be easiest to see, probably, because it's right next to where you're going to see, right? Where you're going to look.
So what's the reason that you don't want it at one of the corners? Because then you won't
I
get
think
a
it's just
corner.
going to be hard to butt up against each other
Okay.
at one of the corners.
And will this, well, let's first see, will this go around a corner? Because if it doesn't nicely go around this super tight corner on its own, then we already know we have to do it there. You know what I mean?
But we got two tight corners.
We have really only one that's tight, super tight. It's like having a crafting project working together. I think that's where the seams can end up being.
It works fine.
Oh, you can get it in there? You're so much better at this than I am then.
What if we do it right here?
Okay.
So, on the vertical, in between the first and second rivet, so right here.
So, yeah, yes, I agree. Then airflow's driving it on.
Right here.
Yep. So we're going to go in between these rivets here. That's how we're going to do it. Right?
Yeah, unless you think differently.
No, I like it. We gotta remember whose window was whose, so that if it comes off, we know who to blame. So that's what we're looking at. Up close, you can see that. That's the other side. Now we're doing the peel back stage. Why don't we go Cleco these in place and see what we've got, and then we'll know if we've got a problem.
Yeah, like really don't know.
I think that's what we should do.
Okay.
Because there's so much bending that's going to happen.
Yeah.
All right, let's go do it. Good. Beautiful. 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 Good. Nice. Good. 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 All right, here's the big reveal. You ready, Jake?
Yeah, let's do it.
We're debating, should we even do this to protect? We'll have to come up with more film to protect it another time. Oh my, it's so gorgeous. Okay. Wow. That's an airplane, man. Oh man, that is so cool.
It's pretty cool.
That looks like an airplane. Holy mackerel, that's awesome.
Wow.
All right. Need a break, and then we put the last two panels on.
Which is good.
Should be easier than this.
Yeah.
Well, that's it for what is probably our coolest building stage yet on our Titan T-51D Mustang. Special thanks to Jake. He is on his way back now to his summer internship with Pratt & Whitney, learning about jet engines. And it was just a great stage. I'll tell you, a lot of preparation over years went into this, getting all of those panels that you saw completely fitted, test fitted, all those things. And we talk a lot about parts going on and off and on and off, but it's so exciting when you're done and you're at this stage now that you're just putting things together and getting this airplane in the air. And that's where we are. Things are moving very quickly. The next few videos are going to be especially exciting, so be sure to subscribe and stay tuned in order to check that out as soon as they're available. Until next time, I'm Jeff Simon for SocialFlight. Be sure to check out SocialFlight.com and the free mobile apps for Apple and Android devices. We have tens of thousands of aviation events, destinations, cool places to fly. We've got courses that are available on our FAA Learning Center where you can get wings credits, you can get aviation maintenance technician program credits, and you can even renew your IA by taking all these courses and getting all your continuing education certificates ready when it's time for that renewal with your FSDO. So lots and lots going on there. And of course our Fly to Win Challenge, where we're giving away prizes. And every Tuesday evening we have SocialFlight Live with inspiring guests from aviation. Just check it out at socialflightlive.com. Until next time, I wish you all blue skies.